Hello everyone, welcome to the internet. I was gonna say I'm riding around. Right now I'm just sitting around, but it's midday, the weather's so good, I thought, shoot, I need to go out and ride right now. So, I get back out on the road with my secret spy Intrans that he totally didn't see, and we're good to go! I've actually been riding out here like almost every day, back to it, trying to get back out and absorb my vitamin D's, nuts, minerals into my arm skins. Typically I ride at night, but the weather is just so nice this morning. It's probably 79 now, which is great compared to what it's been. It's usually been really close to 100. And yesterday, quite regrettably, it got to, what was it, like 74 was the high. It was so nice. But I didn't ride yesterday. Yesterday I was just dead tired and I was sleeping all day, but now I shall ride some today and sleep some more today. What does it say about you when you have sleep on your schedule? Your scheduled sleep. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. As I'm riding around, I keep going by places that have some significance to my past, and that Wendy's Nuts is significant because I ate there like all summer one summer, probably 5 years ago, and I gained at least 10 pounds, at least. As long as it's not rush hour, like that's the worst time any season, any day, rush hour, 4 to 6, I don't like riding because I just don't like being stopped at lights a whole lot, and I definitely don't like being stuck behind people, and so usually I go after rush hour, but it's before, so this counts. But it's summertime now, so that means the best time to ride is now, which is nighttime. Summer nights, well, I guess I don't ride at night. I usually get home before sunset. I need to plan for a summer night ride because summer nights are, specifically summer sunsets. That's the best time to ride. Next to that is fall days, but it's summer, so I usually go out at night. That is a clean Civic Type R. Shiny. So I'm not a hatchback dude, but I hear nothing but good things about that car. And at least they're popular. From what I understand, they're like there are never any available to buy, at least not any new ones. So I don't know if that means that the used ones or whoever I don't know if that means if you want to buy one you have to pay a markup. I assume that's what it means. It's kind of like, I guess, the C8 in that there are never any available to buy, and if you want to buy one you got to buy it off of somebody for a huge markup. So I assume that's the story with those. So other than that, I don't know anything about that car except people like it, and I assume people like it because it's good. I don't know a lot about a lot of cars, but I know a fair amount about a fair amount of cars. I guess I'd say that. I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm a car enthusiast in that I like them and I care about them, but I'm not an automotive expert. I'm not a nerd. I'm just a fan. I love my car. I really do have an excellent machine. That's what I call it. It's just a good car. My 2019 Shelby GT350R is such a good car. I've been wanting to sell it for months for the simple reason that I don't need it, so I should just get rid of it. I mean, this is in the situation where I would have my Jeep back. Once I have the Jeep back, I don't need two cars. It's as simple as that. So I was like, you know what? I want to live with less. So, but happy coincidence or not, I've been without my Jeep for like a couple months now again. And so I really kind of need the car, or I should say a car. And since I have this car, I'm keeping it. But once I get the Jeep back, maybe I'll try to sell the car again. So once again, backing up, I've only been trying to sell it because I don't need it, not because I don't like it. I love that car. If money was no object, I'd keep it. It's kind of like when you own a motorcycle and then you want to get a different one. You can't usually very well keep all your motorcycles. You have to sell the one you have to get the next one. That's typically how it is. So just like it is with motorcycles, I would like to have kept every single motorcycle I've ever owned. It just doesn't work that way. You got to choose. I really do want my Jeep back. I love that thing, but at the same time, I'm happy to have a legitimate excuse to hold on to the car because I love the car too. I sure am enjoying it while I have it. Shoot, I don't think I mentioned this. What was that, like a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? So, you know, I got that Cruiser. I bought it from my friend's family so that they didn't have to worry about paying to fix it, whatever. Well, I sold it. I sold it like 2 or 3 weeks ago because, well, mostly because, well, I only bought it to help my friends, and then 2, I did not enjoy riding because it hurt my back. We're gonna do this. We're gonna make it. Yeah! It hurt my back really bad. I was like, I'm never gonna ride this. So I offered to sell it back to them, to my friends, for less than what it cost for me to fix it and buy it, because I was legit trying to help them. And like, you know what? I don't want the bike, you can sell it to somebody else. I was like, okay, I'll sell it to somebody else then. So I put it up, and I had somebody contact me. He came out, and he really liked it, obviously, because he bought it. But the thing about the thing is the fact that I'm happy the guy who got it because he apparently had owned 2 of those before, 2 Suzuki Thunder Boulevard C50s, but never a C50T, which is a nicer trim, I guess. And he was very happy. But I mean, you gotta really, really like a bike to buy it a 3rd time. So he obviously knew what he was getting into. He really liked the bike, and so I was happy for him. He got a good deal, and I made a little profit too. I made a little bit more than what I paid to fix it and buy it. So like, everybody was happy in that deal. So I was like, awesome, awesome, bike justice. But now my garage is back down to, oh, I was like, what was that? I thought I heard a girl scream at me. It was just a dog. But now I'm back down to 2 motorcycles. I got this one, which is my favorite, and then I got my Zero, which is my most fun one. I tried to explain it to somebody, like, which was your favorite? Like, oh, the Super Duke, obviously. It's super special. It's badass as heck. Everybody respects it and likes it. I respect it and like it. It's such an amazing machine, and it's custom, and it has everything that I want. It's amazing. But I have more fun on the Zero, and it's a true story. So it's almost like a cheap way of saying that they're both my favorite, but not really. The fact is, this one's my favorite in that your house is on fire, you gotta run into your garage and get one. Well, this is the one I'm getting. But the house is not on fire, it's time for you to go ride. Which one are you gonna go ride? I'm probably gonna take the Zero, because I enjoy it more. And that's how it is with my 2 bikes. That's a good dichotomy of bikes to have. You got 2 that you enjoy for different reasons. And there's a generic ass Civic, no Type R. Yeah, it looks boring without the R trim stuff on it. I only thought of selling the Cruiser because I was thinking, hey, as is tradition, as happens, I wonder what my new bike is going to be this year, because I tend to buy a different bike every year. Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, I already bought one. It was the Cruiser. I guess that bike already happened. Well, shoot, it's already come and gone. Is that the fastest I've had a bike? Yeah, I think it's the fastest I've had one, even if you count the months ago that I bought it, waiting for it to get fixed and stuff. It's probably the fastest, or the shortest, I should say, that I've owned a motorcycle. So sad. I might add on that note, when I was in Texas, I got to test ride a Cruiser there, and although it's badass, my back can't take that stuff. My back just isn't very well compatible. I think I mentioned it in that video, but anyway, I like some Cruisers, I can respect them, but typically because of my body, they're not for me. Traffic's finally catching up. I'm spending more time at lights than I have been moving. All right, I gotta pick my horse. Wish me luck. All right, here we go. Off to a slow start. He's getting in the lead. I don't know. There. Oh, it looks like the guy on the left is starting to pick it up. And we are now in parade formation, where they're hanging out side by side like a couple of dummies. Fantastic. This is where I wish I wasn't a good driver and I could just go up between. There's been so many times that I wanted to do that. I have never done it though. So there's no winners. Everybody loses, including me. Great. All right, now I'm going home. Well, thank you guys for watching, and you'll see me later. Bye.